Hey Zach, I'm broke. How do I get started in wholesaling real estate? I got no money. If you're making excuses that you have no money to get started in wholesaling real estate, that is absolutely not the way to be doing things. The honest truth is, if you are broke, you probably have more dedication and drive to not be broke, and that's going to get you rich in wholesaling real estate. What I want to do is show you a conversation I had with a broke wholesaler that was 17 years old that completely switched his mindset of being broke and having no good path to become successful to going out here and creating a plan and becoming a rich wholesaler. If you can watch this with an open mind and eliminate the excuses in your life, you can become a rich wholesaler and make hundreds of thousands of dollars as a teenager right now in wholesaling real estate.
I'm 17 and I am trying to I don't have enough capital to pour into marketing yet, and I'm trying to get inbound leads. And so I'm trying to JV. I have a buyer that I have a pretty good relationship with in Birmingham area in Alabama. And so recently I've been just trying to find people to JV with and get a little bit to pour right into marketing and get some inbound leads back.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Did you watch the live stream I did today?
Yeah, I've been in here since it started.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I'm glad you did. So, what was the one thing I said on the live stream about excuses? Tell me.
Don't have them.
Yeah. And what was the first sentence that came out of your mouth?
I'm trying to JV.
I don't have enough money to start marketing or the capital. You decided in your mind that you don't have money, so you can't market. Did you say that?
Yes.
This is recorded, bro. So like
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
I'll throw the red replay. We do the
Yeah, no,
I
no,
can
no, yeah, I
challenge
did.
it.
I
I'll
did.
challenge the call on the field. Okay, that's
I
what I
did.
thought. So you literally gave me an excuse for sentence one out the bat. So clearly you've not been through the course, right?
Yeah, I've been through it. I haven't finished it yet, but I've been through it.
Okay, so I know you haven't been through the whole course. Not a bad thing, but let me. You're 17. You're young. You start out. I got my first deal at 17. So the first thing I tell you is you do not need money to start marketing and wholesaling. So FYI, so that is not a reason why you can't market, man. Okay. So let's talk about it. So where do you live?
I'm in the DFW area in Texas
Okay. So why are you doing Birmingham, Alabama?
because my parents had a work trip in Birmingham and they were staying in this Airbnb that they got from a person that they work with, and they were showing me around it, and they said that the person who gave them the Airbnb that they're friends with fixed it up a little bit, turned it into an Airbnb. And so I asked him for his contact. I got in touch with him. He said that he doesn't really do it that much. He's only done two, but it's because his best friend, who is like one of the top investors and fix and flippers in Birmingham, he's been doing it full time for about 8 years. So then he got me in touch with him and we were talking about it and stuff. So I just feel like I have almost a better chance because I already have a good relationship with a good buyer there. So sticking with that. And I did a lot of driving for dollars and cold calling and stuff over here. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I mainly only tried to stay over here when I was first getting out or starting it, and I didn't know enough to do it. And this is a really competitive market compared to like Birmingham or something like that. So I just thought I have a good buyer already with a decent relationship, just trying to stick with that.
So Landon, what I heard was I have one buyer, so that's why I want to ditch my market and go virtual. I tried and it's saturated. That's all I'm hearing, man. Those were two excuses I just heard. And so remember what I currently said, excuses. We got to start changing your mindset, man. Your mindset is going to stop you from doing well, man. I've helped a lot of people in Dallas get to six figures. Birmingham's a great market, man. So sure, you can do it, but you only have one buyer in Birmingham. I promise you, you spend 30 minutes cold calling the four rents in Dallas, you will have four good relationships with buyers. Just because you have one buyer doesn't mean you have to quit everything and go all in on that market. And so you said you tried trying for dollars. How many leads did you do?
About 250.
250?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you call those leads?
Yeah.
How
And
many did you call?
I actually had Before I found your channel, when I first started, I paid for this mentorship with like this guru type thing and ended up not helping at all. But I was
You do
on,
guru things, you get guru results. I've always said
yeah.
that, man.
And so I put all my leads on Deal Machine, and that's what I was doing it on there. But now I have PropStream. So,
Okay. So I could really give less of a anything of a you of course, dude, you just been listening to gurus, that's why you're getting guru results. There's
yeah,
not one person in wholesaling real estate that has produced more six-figure wholesalers in Dallas than me. You know that?
I didn't know that, but I do now.
Pretty cool, right?
Hmm.
I have the largest wholesaling course in the country. I just came back from a live event of some people in Dallas doing well. A lot of people in Texas making over six figures. I help a lot of people out, man. And so you don't do guru stuff. Now, you probably should just reverse drawing for large or things like that, but we won't get into it right now. I've also helped a lot of virtual wholesalers do really well in Birmingham, too. I helped one former NFL player make, I think, $250,000 in Birmingham, Northern Alabama. That's probably the only one that I know that's like really well. And then the other ones send me checks, but like I don't know how well. Actually, no, three off the top of my head I know. And so I've helped people in both markets do well. But the one thing I can help you, man, but I can't help you with your mindset. So we got to start changing some things. Gurus make excuses. Gurus do these bad things. You shouldn't be doing this. And so first and foremost, we got to help your diet and your mind. The crazy part about me is I just did this whole video and you completely did the opposite of everything I said in the video. So we got to make a decision to eliminate excuses. Landon, have you decided today you're going to stop making excuses?
Yes.
Okay. I like it. All right. Now we're making a change. Good. All right. So we can do Birmingham, but you only have one buyer. And you only have to do Airbnb type properties, maybe. I don't know. But like,
No, he does fix and flips, like all kinds of stuff.
okay. So yeah, you can do it, but I'll say you should probably do 50-50. You should do half in Dallas, half in Birmingham if you really want to go nuts. Do you know how many drawing for dollars leads on average takes to get a deal?
No, I mean I can guess, but no,
You know why you don't know? Do you want me to tell you the honest truth why you don't know? Or do you think you know?
because I didn't watch it in free wholesaling.
All right. So yeah, you didn't go to freewholesaling.com. But if you do that, you'll see it's between 4 to 500. So the fact that you did 250, of course you probably didn't get a deal. Duh. You didn't do at least 4 to 500. So like that's number one. So that's why I don't you try trying for you didn't try trying for dollars. Trying is doing like 4,000 getting no deals, which I don't really know anyone in Dallas that did that. So just telling you, man. All right. So like we have to start changing our mindsets on things. You're not listening to a broke guru anymore. You're actually listening to a seven-figure wholesaler talking to you. So that's number one. All right. Then number two, super, super important. If we're going to get in virtual wholesaling in Birmingham, we're going to start pulling some government lists, start calling, start texting, and start getting to work. Does this magic buyer in Birmingham have areas where he wants to buy?
Yeah, he gave me the name of some counties that he looks in, and then he just said mainly those counties and like other surrounding counties from Birmingham, and just those areas with an average ARV of at least exceeding 150.
Okay. So do you want to actually start making money in Birmingham or do you not?
Yeah, I do.
You do. Okay. So if you actually want to, I need you to find at least four more actual buyers in Birmingham before you start marketing there. Because here's the problem, man. Yeah, you might have a great relationship, but this guy will screw you no matter what. If he decides he can, he probably would. If he knows you're the only buyer, he's not going to care. He's going to option you out. He's going to cut your assignment fees. I've seen it happen so many times. You're going to have multiple buyers. Be like, hey, if you don't want to buy this, oh, you only want to buy it for 140 this deal? Okay, well, I'll go to my other buyers. Oh, whoa, I'll be at 160. You don't want that buyer to think they're the only one. So I need to find
Yep.
four other buyers in Birmingham. Should take you 3 to 4 hours to do. Cold call the four rents. You said you have prop stream, so cold call the cash sales and find buyers in Birmingham, Alabama. And you should do that and then start marketing on government lists, start calling and texting and going from there. Do you know what government lists are?
Yeah, I just watched your dad's video on that.
Okay, cool. Can you name me 5 government lists you're going to do in Birmingham?
Code violations, probates, um, Liens. Probates, liens. What's the county code?
Should have made some notes when you watched into freewholesaling.com.
Yeah. The tall grass isn't a lien because that goes with code violations, right? Tall grass probates. Vacants.
It's on a government
It's
list.
on the government list. Pre-foreclosures.
I'll give that to you.
And
Evictions. We're going to do evictions 5, okay?
okay, evictions.
All right. We need to go through the course, man, because if you go through the course, it's like I say it so many times, it's drilled in your brain. I also would have accepted water shutoffs, fire damage properties, arrest records, right? There's a lot more to go from there.
Is water shutoff not a utility?
It's a government list. Utility liens is different than a water shutoff list.
Okay.
So let's do those 5. Start getting 4 more buyers and start going from there. But here's the problem, Landon. What are you going to say to the cash buyer? Do you even know what to say? You got to go to freeholstein.com. Do you know how to find the right title company? freeholstein.com. It's all in there, man. But the problem is I know you haven't. So I'm really happy. I'm not here to like, I'm angry at Landon. I'm just letting you know. If you actually want to stop making excuses to start getting rich, I told half of everyone to go through the entire course. We got to get this guru stuff out of your brain. It's making you broke. All right, we got to get rich. And for the love of everything, man, smile, dude. We're getting rich, man, right? Like this is exciting. This should be exciting, man. You got to smile, man. Life's not ever given to you, man. It's never given, man. You could not even be alive tomorrow. I know you will, but I'm just saying, life is a precious gift. You should be happy for this opportunity. So let's smile more. Let's start pulling some lists. Go to freeholstein.com and make a change, man.
All right.
Life happens for you, okay? Life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. Go up here and go after it. And also, Landon, guess what you're going to do, man? You're going to come back on next week. I'm going to ask you about all these things because we got to stay accountable to ourselves. All right?
All right.
All right. Well, come back next week. Let's get to work.
All right, for sure.